Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be going over the Ultra HD 4K review of Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse that was dropped on digital last Tuesday. And while it's definitely not going to hold up to the actual 4K disc that comes out later, I went ahead and watched this anyways because I was a really big fan of the movie when I saw it in theaters. And I wanted to see kind of just how much digital what the picture was going to look like a little bit better. Now, one thing that was a bit disappointing to me is that on the actual 4K disc that's coming out soon, we don't have Dolby Vision, but in the digital stream on certain platforms, it had Dolby Vision. So I wanted to see, that's a little disappointing just because I do think Dolby Vision is a lot better than just standard HDR10, but you know, you kind of have to go with what they give you, and the 4K they're releasing doesn't have that. So anyways, you could download or stream the digital copy, which does have Dolby Vision, and so I gave that a watch, and I really loved this movie when I saw it in theaters. It was so different from anything that I've seen before. The animation style, which I do realize that certain people were not a fan of, but I really loved it. It was so different. It just looked like a comic book jumped off the screen. And as someone who grew up reading Spider-Man comic books and all other kinds of titles for that matter, but I just thought it was really cool looking. And it's something that I don't feel like has been done very well in other, shows or movies. There's been a few times they've tried to recreate that look, and I didn't think it was done so well. The first Hulk movie, the less said about that one, the better. But anyways, this was just a breath of fresh air. I thought it was a really compelling story. Yes, it was animation, and yes, it's geared to more children, but at the same time, I felt like this was one of the best Spider-Man stories that we've seen, and that includes all the incarnations we've seen so far. But I thought this was so original and so different, and just such a breath of fresh air, something new to watch. Now, the digital screen, of course, is never going to be as good as the actual 4K disc, but this one was really, really good. The colors on it were so vibrant, and they just popped, and I knew they would. Just when I saw it in theaters, it was like this, but they're even better, in this digital release, and the Dolby Vision just makes it just breathtaking. There's certain scenes that just blow you away. The big scene I think of when I think of this movie is the one that was used in so many of the trailers, where he is kind of falling in through the city in slow motion, upside down. And that scene, the colors just pop. It's just breathtaking. And this whole film is just amazing. The characters, the music, and another thing on this one, the release of this, the sound was not, I don't know if it was Dolby Atmos. I think it's going to be on the 4K release, but I don't know what it was on the digital stream. But it was really good. I felt like it was adequately loud enough, and I didn't have to turn it up, turn it down. It was just fine. The surrounds on it was really good. A couple scenes in particular, the one with the Green Goblin going after the original Peter Parker, that one was really good, I thought. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this, and it's one that I just find myself watching. I may just turn it on and put it on in the background, but I still like watching this one. It's just a fun movie, and that's not something I can say for all of the Marvel movies. I mean, yeah, they're all good in their own way, but some of them don't have as much rewatchability, and I think this one does. So I think Sony did a fantastic job with this, and I really look forward to them doing another one in the future. Maybe some more stuff with Spider-Gwen, because she's my absolute favorite. I love what they've done with that character, and I liked what she brought to this movie. And even really in general, Miles Morales was an excellent character in this movie. His family life, everything about the character was just really moving, and I really enjoyed it. So this one's one you should definitely go ahead and, rent it, purchase it on digital. I definitely think the 4K is going to be, the best. But, you won't get Dolby Vision, and in this you do, so you kind of have to weigh your options there. And if you're just not a fan of, physical media, which a lot more people are going to, this is definitely one for you. Now me, I personally prefer physical media. I just like to have it. I guess maybe I'm like a pack rat in that sense of the word, but I do like to have it, and with more and more digital platforms closing or changing names, changing the way they do things, it's always nice to have the physical copy. But when that comes out, I'll do a full review on that one as well. But in the meantime, I thought this was a really good pickup. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse 4K is going to be a day one pickup for me, and I think it should be for any fan. But this, in the meantime, this is really good to have and just to rewatch. And I also think it was fun for the whole family. I feel you could have a wide range of ages watch the movie and still enjoy it. So it's something for everybody, I think. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave this one here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, because we do daily updates here. And when I say daily, I mean daily except for like Sunday, because that's about the only time that I have off. So, that one's the one I prepare for the week. But anyways, thanks so much to everybody who already has. We're up to like almost 25 subscribers, which does not sound like a lot to some people with huge channels, but for someone who's just started out within the past 3 months, that is amazing. And every time I see that little notification bell, I just get so excited. Leave a comment down below if you like this one, if you want to check out more, or if you just have questions, let me know. Anyways, guys, we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.